for that game against the Jazz, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. At the guard spots will be seen Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. And it's Dort in at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, we've got Joel Embiid. Edgecombe is out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Edwards. And it's Barlow in at the power forward. Doors, I'd have to imagine, game 2 of a back-to-back is a big test of a player's stamina.
You're exactly right, Kevin. And it's not just the physical stamina, it's the emotional stamina to hang in when your body is absolutely tired. But the great players, the ones we love to watch, embrace this challenge.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Embiid is at the elbow. Pass to Edgecombe. Over SGA. Edgecombe, no good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His last outing with 20 points. Wallace finds Holmgren. And here's SGA. And he drives in. The shot's good.
My goodness, the ability of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to invite, to initiate that contact, so tough.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And here now the Thunder. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. And the layup's good off the glass. SGA's got his second bucket tonight.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Edgecombe with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Barlow. Embiid with the screen on Wallace. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, you talk about spacing the floor. This is exactly what you hope for from Quentin Grimes.
Holmgren outside. Pass to SGA. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
To the left wing. Embiid against Hartenstein. Embiid, no good.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Wallace finds Holmgren. Dort, left side. From outside, off the mark. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
There has to be a willingness to take chances, jumping for steals, getting out in passing lanes, and all of that worked in their favor.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Now here's Wallace. Still yet to score, and the three ball is good.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Pass to Embiid. That's in. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Holmgren outside. Wallace kicks to Dort. Fires for 3, and the Thunder another 3.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Lou Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
Pass to Barlow. Edwards looking it over. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Now here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, this is what Isaiah Hartenstein does, right? He just keeps working on the glass. Both ends, nicely done.
Pass to Embiid. Yes, that goes in. Embiid's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And a wide open look for SGA. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Boy, that's a big-time finish by Isaiah Hartenstein. This guy a better athlete than you think.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connecticut Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Barlow. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland.
And it wasn't only his scoring. The intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Holmgren looking around. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Grimes. Here's Edgecombe. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Now Grimes. No good from outside. Hartenstein passes to SGA. Holmgren outside. Pass to SGA. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Now Embiid. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Outside, SGA. It's Dort on the wing. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Hartenstein. The 76ers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Holmgren. Isaiah Joe comes in for Dort. And it's Mitchell in for Wallace. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Pass to Mitchell, and here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Mitchell. Off target from outside. The 76ers leading by 4. Now Edgecombe. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Embiid with the screen on SGA. Shot clock at 5 to the left side wing. Unloads. The wing jumper off target. Thunder trailing by 4. Joe with it. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Mitchell passes to Hartenstein. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Hartenstein's got 6.
Hartenstein's such a high IQ big man. This guy impressive feel for when he should try to score.
Embiid with the screen on Mitchell. Pass to Grimes. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Quentin Grimes.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Walker's checked in for the 76ers. Cameron Payne comes in for Quentin Grimes. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Kenrich Williams in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Isaiah Joe, a sweet shooter, folks. That 3 ball is on point.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Payne. Here's Embiid. He's guarded by Williams. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Walker with the rebound. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Barlow passes to Payne. And stolen by Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first. Mitchell wide open. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Now here's Payne, covered by Mitchell. Now Edgecombe. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 3. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Thunderball.
It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding.
And, you know, for the Thunder, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back over to you guys.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Holmgren. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Wiggins dishes to Mitchell. Wiggins sets a screen for Mitchell. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
It was scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
Outside, Walker. Over Joe. And it's Walker that time on the assist from Payne. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mitchell. Busts the J after the KG pass fake.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Payne looking around. Lets it go. Misses the chippy right there.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Chet Holmgren out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Jalen Williams. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard. Now Walker after the missed three from Chet Holmgren. Payne passes to Watford. Back to Payne. Lets it go from the wing. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 4. To the middle. And stolen by Drummond. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Payne kicks to Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for Martin. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And for the Thunder, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. For 3, Mitchell. Walker with the rebound.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Payne finds Drummond. Back to Payne. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
That's good from Payne. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Caruso's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Under trailing by 5. Now, here's Mitchell. An 11-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. Takes a 3. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
Walker the pass to Watford. And that one, good. Watford's got the lead up to 7 now for the 76ers.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Pass to Holmgren. 3-pointer. Kept alive. Williams inside. Working on Drummond. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the 76ers with some changes. Joel Embiid is checked in for Andre Drummond. Edwards comes in for Trendon Watford. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Martin. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Walker finds Grimes. From deep. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Here's Grimes. He's coming off a 31-point game against Portland.
The other thing, he really changed the pace of the game when you consider how many free throws he shot. Drawing fouls is an art, and really, he has mastered that part of the game.
Good on the bucket.
And right there, Embiid showing he's just too big and too skilled to stop.
Mitchell looking it over. Here's Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Assisted by
Mitchell's got his third assist on the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Payne. An 11-point game for him in the win against Portland. Back to Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Chet Holmgren.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have been money from the foul line since the All-Star break. Second, the Thunder.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
First one falls for him.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
For the Thunder, Carlson's checked in. NSGA subbed in for Isaiah Joe. And Embiid drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And here is Mitchell. He has 5. Pass to Caruso. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Caruso, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Walker the pass to Payne. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
And Philadelphia has possession. The Thunder making the shot. Payne passes to Embiid. Physical play by Embiid inside.
And the sheer size of Embiid poses so many problems for the opponent, and he's using it well to score inside against them.
Outside Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
There's Embiid with the dunk.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Mitchell missing.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Edwards passes to Payne. Caruso with the steal. Here's Mitchell. Over in the corner, Caruso. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Edwards. Back to Grimes. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Looking now at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's averaging 30 points, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds.
And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
And the 76ers with some changes. Arlo's checked in, and it's Edgecombe in for Cameron Payne.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. That one misses. Under trailing by 4. Down low, here's Wallace, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wallace has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
Pass to Barlow. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Dort. Good. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Rhymes with dimes on time right there.
Wallace kicks to SGA. Out to Wallace. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers leading by 4. Greg, we know something every scout liked about VJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Now here's Wallace. He's got 5. And it's Wallace slamming it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Barlow, the Thunder making the shot. Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Edwards can't hit. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. Hartenstein with it. He has 6. Outside, SGA. Shea hits from outside.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Now Edgecombe. He's got 6. Now here's Embiid. No holding back. Embiid takes it in.
Now you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wallace. From outside the arc. Outside for SGA. And another shot. And Hartenstein finishes inside. Hartenstein's got 8.
Oh, Hartenstein's such a tough cover on the interior. Knows angles, has great strength and size.
Pass to Edgecombe. There's the pick. 3-pointer. Dort grabs the miss.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And they pick up 2.
We have seen this over and over and over again. SGA with the and 1.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the 3-point arc.
The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Grimes. Here's Embiid. Over Hartenstein. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForest, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Embiid with the bucket.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
SGA passes to Hartenstein. Williams kicks to SGA. Here's Wallace. Off target with his 3. And so here is Philadelphia. Pass to Barlow. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. On the wing, Wallace. He's guarded by Grimes. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. T right on him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Embiid. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
Free throw good from SGA.
What's been amazing to watch is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going from good player to now putting his name at the very top of the list in terms of great guards in the league.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Here's Edgecombe. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. To the inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Just an easy finish for Hartenstein. We talk about high percentage look. Yes, sir.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Embiid. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Looks a big high bouncing goes in. Embiid's got 27 points.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
And so it's up with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And Allie LaForest has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
I'm here with Mark Daigneault. Coach, how are you feeling about the offensive performance in that first half?
Pretty good. Obviously, we got to get them under control on the defensive end. I thought they played in a pretty good rhythm, but I thought our energy was good. I mean, we got to stack some stops first. We got to get them out of rhythm, but I thought our offense was pretty good. We moved the ball and played the way we want to play.
You have to set the tone next. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot run. They're thinking about the shot. Oh, yeah.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this. They're playing some selfless basketball. It's been a thing of beauty.
stacking the dimes and buying buckets. Taking a closer look at the first half matchups, these two guys have led the way for their teams.
Brought their A games. This is what it means to try to put a team on your shoulders, Ernie.
What do you mean? I've been carrying you on this show for years.
That's not entirely true. I'd say maybe the first 2 years.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
The 76ers trail by 6. They've got Edwards. Quentin Grimes out there with Edgecombe. And there's Embiid. And it's Barlow in at the 4. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Embiid over Hartenstein. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Hartenstein.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. It's Shea fighting through contact down low.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Barlow, defended by Holmgren. Here's Embiid, and it's blocked.
Man, tough defense from Isaiah Hartenstein. He's not having it at the rim.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Dort. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Barlow. Here's Embiid. Now Grimes. Drains it from beyond the arc. Grimes has got 6 points.
How about the quick trigger off the catch from Grimes? Nice.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. For the tie. Here's Embiid. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Ball is kicked to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander so quick off the floor.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Embiid with the screen on SGA. Here's Edgecombe. SGA defending. Hartenstein against Embiid. And it's blocked.
This is what you love about Isaiah Hartenstein. You're going to get big-time defensive plays.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Holmgren. Fires from deep. And Embiid pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 4. Now Grimes. And here's Embiid. He's defended by Hartenstein. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Hartenstein passes to Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
For the tie, and that's 2 points on the layup. Arlo's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Holmgren in the corner. Outside, SGA. Wallace outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Wallace has got 10 points.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your
Let's now take this time to run down the rookies with the highest rate of steals in the season's second half. And you look at Edwards, one of the league's best third in steals.
His steal rate in the second half of the season shows that he's figuring out the league, so they'd better learn to look out for him.
Here's Grimes. 6 points for him. Pass to Embiid. Over Hartenstein. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Embiid.
And this is the beauty of Embiid's game. He has a shot from anywhere on the floor.
Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries the spin move. Pocket 6. Oh, it's in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tough shot.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Pass to Barlow. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Over Hartenstein. And that one goes long. The Thunder leading by 3. Right side, SGA. Shot from 12. Using his size out of the backcourt. Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Pass to Grimes. No good from outside. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Well, Hartenstein is a very physical big man. He is not one to shy away from contact.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. Wallace covering. Grimes passes to Embiid. Over Hartenstein. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 9 points now in just the second half. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Holmgren the pass to SGA. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Pass to Barlow. Outside, Edwards. And here's Embiid. the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dort finds SGA. From down low. And that one hits back iron. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pass to Holmgren. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Here's Edgecombe. He's got 6. And here's Embiid. Here's Grimes. Lets the 3 fly. Dort grabs the miss. Dort's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Holmgren kicks to Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And now let's get a look at the numbers for Joel Embiid. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, putting up 26 points per, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, the one thing you can't teach is size. He's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but certainly a valuable backup for this team.
And the 76ers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for George. And it's Mitchell in for Cason Wallace. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Payne, he's checked in for the 76ers. Then for the Thunder, Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Chet Holmgren. Edgecombe with it. He's got 6. Now Payne. Pass to Edgecombe. 5 on the clock. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Joe. Goes up with a stripe. SGA with the bucket. SGA's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Edgecombe. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Payne up top. Pass to Grimes. To end the drought. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Walker comes in for Edwards, and Martin subbed in for Quentin Grimes.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now here's Payne. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Walker is screen on Mitchell. Payne for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the dunk by SGA.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the triple try. Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
Payne passes to Drummond. Out to Payne. Drummond sets the screen for Payne. The kick out to Walker. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. And Trendon Watford subbed in for Edgecombe.
Trendon Watford.
And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 19-7 run. Gilgeous-Alexander against Martin. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that comes off the assist by SGA. SGA's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 15-point game. Williams with the steal. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone. And the basket is good. SGA's got 40 points.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Now here's Payne, covered by Mitchell. Payne with the bounce pass. 6 to shoot. Williams against Embiid. Williams with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
.35 seconds left to play in the third. Fades back. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The 76ers trail by 17. Stripped away.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Here's Payne. Pass to Embiid. Looking to end the run. And that one drops. Embiid's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
He is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. Right back after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Alex Caruso out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Williams at the center position. Offensive rebound, and the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, Mr. Holmgren letting you know and letting you hear about it.
The 76ers trail by 19. Pass to Watford. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Williams. Payne gets a wide open look, and the 3 off target.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Payne for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Pass to Joe. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Walker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Watford inside. Covered by Mitchell. Payne for three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Now, here's Mitchell, covered by Watford. A 3 ball. And it's Mitchell missing. The 76ers trail by 21. Takes it inside. Drops in the tray.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Mitchell passes to Holmgren. Pass to Caruso. Here's Joe. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Payne. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Embiid finds Payne. Embiid with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Payne driving to the basket.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. Didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Arlo's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Alex Caruso. Pass to Embiid. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Driving in, Payne. The 76ers with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Holmgren kicks to SGA. 5 to shoot. Williams passes to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. The Thunder with another miss.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside, Walker, the 3. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game. Oklahoma City leading by 15. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The 76ers making a switch here. Beauchamp's checked in. Wiggins is checked in for Oklahoma City. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And here now, the Thunder. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Mitchell with the bounce pass. SGA on the wing. Covered by Martin. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
Terry's checked in for Philadelphia.
From the city, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. One shot.
So it's Terry bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Payne. Now Martin. SGA defending. Martin the pass to Barlow. And here's Payne for the 3. SGA with the rebound.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
And it's Wiggins missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Kicks it out to Terry. Payne for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Joe. Oklahoma City moving it around. Back to Holmgren. Here's SGA. Shot clock at 6. High shot from 10 feet out. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 47 points.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Barlow, covered by Wiggins. Now Embiid. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Edwards, he's checked in for Terry. Quentin Grimes comes in for Martin. And it's Edgecombe in for Payne. That one misses for Wiggins. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
And the Thunder making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Oklahoma City leading by 19. Wallace outside. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, SGA. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Edgecombe with it. Grimes passes to Edwards. Now Edgecombe, covered by Mitchell. At the top of the key, Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. That one drops for him. Embiid's got 40 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
There's a screen for 3, Edwards. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. SGA finds Holmgren. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
And the first one at the line is good. And for a lot of rebound teams, Doris, toward the tail end of the regular season, not much incentive to win.
Right. The thought process for teams in this position is about which draft selection am I going to get? Where am I going to be positioned in the lottery? Quite often, Kevin, any player that's had too much success on a roster like this has been moved away from the team. They've either traded them or cut them. Boy, there are so many things to admire about Hartenstein's game. Excellent passer, unselfish on the offensive end, makes floaters at a ridiculous level, and boy, do you know you're going to get a high level of defensive physicality nightly.
Here's Embiid, banked in off the glass. Embiid's got 42 in the game.
Boy, terrific individual effort, almost single-handedly, this guy trying to keep them competitive.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3, sinks the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 54 points.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Here's Barlow. And here's Embiid. He's defended by Hartenstein. And that one is good.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Outside, SGA. Again, the Thunder score.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Now Edgecombe. Grimes bounce pass. High post, Embiid. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Wallace finds Hartenstein. Again, the Thunder score.
Oh, this is his ballpark, folks. That mid-range jumper, Isaiah Hartenstein says, let me take that.
Pass to Barlow. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Wallace. Rebound by the 76ers. Grimes has got his 5th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Outside, Dort.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the 4th. Embiid with the steal. Here's Edgecombe. He's defended by Hartenstein. Barlow passes to Grimes. Outside, Edwards. Offensive rebound. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And yet, another basket.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Oklahoma City.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And in a 3-game...
He got it again! Sensational!
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. 41 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Now here's Wallace. He's guarded by Grimes. Clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Barlow grabs the rebound. Here's Edgecombe. Wallace covering. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But as we go, Let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.